What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Word on the Beat talk show. Today, we are highlighting an artist who continues to make waves with his incredible music. I'd like to introduce Lega'C Jones.
What's
Welcome
going
to the
on? What's going on?
show.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
I'm glad you could be here today.
Appreciate it.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah,
Tired a little bit, but it's all good.
you have been making major moves lately. I see you online constantly with different drops that you're about to release, shows you've been on.
Yeah, man. I got a lot of things coming, and I'm thankful for all the opportunities that I've been finally getting. Like, you know what I mean? The phone calls are finally starting to roll in. Like, I'm not like sitting here pressing everybody like, yo, what you got going on? How much? Oh no, I don't want to do that. Oh man, and I'm just thankful. Like, you know what I mean? Because I feel like right now is like the best opportune time to get shit shaking. Can I curse?
Right. To a limit,
To a limit, all right, for sure.
F
I'll be
words, maybe not so
okay.
much.
I got you. I got you. All right, that's cool.
So, for people who don't really know who you are, let's start with the basics.
Okay.
You're an R&B artist
Yes.
from Olympia.
Well, technically, I'm from Aberdeen, North Carolina.
Okay.
I live in Olympia, but
Got
yeah, I've
it.
been out here entirely too long. It's not a bad thing, you know what I mean. Washington has definitely like molded a lot of who I am, but through and through, I'm a Carolina boy, like straight from the bottoms, like so yeah, it's cool.
All right.
I like it.
And how did you come up with your stage name?
Ooh.
Because I don't feel like it's even close to your actual name.
No, not at all. Not in the slightest. So there was a group when I lived. So my family was military. So you know what I mean. We've been bouncing around all our lives. We were living in Shreveport, Louisiana at the time, and there was an R&B group out there called Legacy. You know what I mean. They didn't spell it like I do, but I just was like not necessarily infatuated, but like going super hard. Like, yo, these cats are dope. We gonna be them. We gonna be that. Like, you know what I mean? And then next thing you know, I was like, all right. When I got old, I've been through many names. A lot of them were stupid. So I'm glad that I moved past them. Like, but I landed on Legacy, and then I was doing this show. I was doing this show in North Carolina, and for some reason, this lady asked me, "Hey man, what's your name?" I'm like, Lega'C Jones. She was like, "Lega'C Jones, you smooth brother." I'm like, appreciate it. And ever since then, and I like the last name Jones. I don't know why. Like it just has like a Ethan Tremblay feel to it. Like you know
Okay.
what I mean? Like so, I like it.
It does all fit together very smoothly.
Yeah.
And you are smooth. Like
Yeah. I try to be. Thank you. I
your
appreciate it.
videos, I mean, I feel like everything that I've seen so far of you, you just have that smooth persona of person that's just go with the flow type. I'm just,
That's the
you
vibe,
know.
man. I'm trying to live that real R&B life, minus all the babies and wives and all that. But I'm a lover, man. I'm a chill cat. Like,
All the babies and
well, I
wives.
got
I'm
two
glad
kids.
you said that because that was one of my questions. Are you married?
No, I'm not married.
Okay.
I am taken, like gladly, like you know what I mean. But I have two kids, like and that's about it.
Okay.
Like,
So it's always been a question I've always wondered in my mind, how does a couple manage something like this? It's got to be a special type of woman to deal with all the things that go on with an artist, whether you're a rap artist, R&B, like it really doesn't matter what genre you are in, you're going to have female fans, especially with R&B music, if you're good, and you are.
Facts.
And how does that affect your relationship? How do you guys balance it?
Sheesh. That's a solid
Putting you on the
question.
spot.
That's a fact. I did not expect that one. Just vibing, bro. Like being honest, you have to have a strong foundation within your relationship to be able to deal with things like that. Cause yes, like me and my significant other have had that conversation. Like, hey, when it comes down to this, I'm an artist that has a persona. Like, you know
Right.
what I mean? So when I'm out there, I'm not trying to be all extra. I'm never going to be disrespectful. Like
Right.
that's what it comes down to with me. I'm never going to do too much. I'm never going to be out of pocket. But when it comes down to having to deal with fans and having to deal with people, in the industry because as you're a woman. I have to. It's about being professional when it comes down to that. Like you know what I
Exactly.
mean. And I feel like as long as I'm able to do that, like that's all that matters. And you should be able to trust what I got going on, and I ain't gonna mess it up. I'm Gucci.
Does she ever join you on your shows? Is
Yeah.
she, yeah?
She usually comes out. She doesn't go to every single one, but she comes out like to majority of them. So that's cool.
That's awesome. Yeah, strong, definitely strong communication is going to have to
Yeah.
be a thing.
Yeah.
But that's cool that you guys could balance
Mm-hmm.
that type of thing. Um, you did a podcast with, you did an interview with Circle Talk
Mm-hmm.
a few months ago.
Yeah. Shout out David. That's my guy.
That was a dope interview. I watched it a couple times,
Appreciate it.
actually. It was such a cool vibe, just chilling, sitting on a couch,
Yeah.
you know, talking back and forth. So you had said in the interview that the Olympia music scene is not big into R&B. They're not really big into hip hop. I've noticed that too in the past. That they're really pop, grunge, even EDM. I think.
Mm-hmm.
How do you find breaking out into the Olympia scene?
It's different, man, because like literally, and this is what I will say about Olympia. They have a hip hop scene. They literally just released uh, I, uh, I forgot what it's called. They literally just released a project where it's a bunch of local artists that got on it, and the Green album. That's what it's called. A lot of them are super dope. I've known them for years. Like you know what I mean. It's just like I said. It's that evergreen vibe. Like you know what I mean. That evergreen feel when you listen to their music. It touches you in a different way. Whether you smoking in the woods or you like sitting on the porch looking at wood. Like you know what I mean.
Right.
It's very very green. Like in a sense. Like and trying to bring R&B into it is hard because at the end of the day, a lot of people don't. No, I don't want to say they don't necessarily like R&B. They're just not used to it.
Got it.
So being able to put it in their face low key, be like, "Yo, I got this going on. I got that going on." Because you got a lot of people that be walking around downtown Olympia, and they're not just like homeless people. They're just people that just roam. Like you know
Right.
what I mean? They're literally super chill about it, and being able to just walk up to them like, "Yo, I got this going on. I got that going on." You know what I mean? Hey, you're able to connect with these people. You're able to hand them a flyer, and then they won't just, all right, cool, and fling it. Like, you know what I mean? They'll
Yeah.
actually, like, because what I got now, I got QR codes. So I don't care if you don't take it, just scan this right quick, and then you go on about your merry way. Like, you know what I mean? But it's trying to get in there and actually make it a scene, because there is no R&B scene. So I got to be the one
Yeah.
to bring it there. So.
Well, I think you're the best one to bring it there. Your
Yeah.
music is so full of soul. This song that you did,
Drop it off. That's
I
my
was
joint.
probably listening to that nonstop all morning as I was getting ready for this show.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the incredible runs that you have throughout. It's oh man, you
Appreciate it. You
drop it off. Y'all need to see this video and this song. The video's dope because I really like how you switch from different scenes
Yeah.
of chilling with a girl, you know, just hanging out, and then in the club. Well, it wasn't a super club vibe. It was more like a performance vibe
Yeah.
that I got off of it.
You know what this song is about?
I honestly don't.
This song is about DoorDash. Real talk.
What?
DoorDash, Uber Eats. You got to think about it. I've been sitting here patiently waiting for you to come to me. I've been placed my order. Said you're on your way. Looking
That
at my
is-
phone.
That's
55 minutes away.
incredible.
Come
You
on,
are
man.
kidding me.
You can literally-
DoorDash.
Yeah.
I see, and when I was listening to it, I was like, oh no, he's talking about a girl, you know, dropping it off. Like
That's the
it's
facts.
it's sexual, but it's about DoorDash.
Yes.
that
it's
is
literally bringing
Bringing you food.
Bringing me food in a sense, you know? You feel me?
The-
That's the vibe.
oh my goodness, that is
That's the vibe. But yeah, DoorDash, Uber Eats, all of those. Like shameless plug. Y'all might want to holler at me. But yeah, no, for real though. It's definitely about DoorDash. And I thought it was the funniest song when I made it.
oh my.
I thought that was hilarious.
That just blew my mind. I can't even.
Yeah, man.
I'm-
Once you know what it's about, you're like, what?
The double meaning in that song. Then that's
That's a
insane.
fact.
That so that just goes to show, your skill
Mm-hmm.
in being able to. You wrote the song.
Yeah.
Yeah, being able to write these double meaning, double entendres. That's insane. Now I don't know what to say anymore.
Yeah, and you want to know what's funny? That song flowed so well because like I take it from like the new age rappers. I don't sit down with like a pen and a paper and write something. Like you know what I mean? Like I get in front of a mic and literally just go like I would see. All right, let me hear that. All right, for sure. Patiently, all right, waiting, and then I literally just flow the whole thing through, like, and then it's
Wow.
literally just a bunch of punches, and it's so time consuming. But I learned the hard way because you're literally with R&B, it's different because you can go to the studio with a song that you wrote, and you'll get there and record it, and you'll be like, I'm big on if I'm not liking it, I'm not doing it. And hey, bro, next beat. Like, screw it. I can literally because I say, prime example, let's say we get a studio session, right? Record for 2 hours. The session's for 2 hours. I can get in there, bring a song that I wrote, record majority of it or whatever the case may be by hour 30. I'm like, bro, I really don't like this. Like I really don't like it's not vibing, it's not registering. Now I've just wasted all my time as opposed to if I can go in there try to like not necessarily freestyle it, but go off the head with it. 20 minutes in, I don't like it. Hey, next one. Like you know what I mean? I'm not gonna, cause I'm not sitting. I'm not one of those that's gonna sit there and rack their brain and put out like word garbage. Like you know,
Right.
like, cause a lot of people be putting songs out that literally, man, you didn't even like that. Like when you finished it, you didn't. You know deep down in your soul, you didn't like that, but you put it out anyway.
You paid for the time and
You
you put
paid
it
for the
out. You
time
have
and
to
you're
do
like, you know
something.
what? I'm putting it out. I want it to be heard. And then it's just word garbage. So,
Wow.
yeah, man.
So where did you learn to sing? How did you realize you could sing? Because your voice is just incredible.
Church.
Church?
Church.
That makes sense. That's a lot of people, a lot of
Church.
singers tell me that.
I was singing at a young age, leading like churches, leading church choirs in North Carolina, like as a kid. Like, and then I just got older and then I started venturing out and finding different things about singing. Like, you know what I mean? I wasn't always like a big choir person. Like, I did choir in high school, but I was just there because my homeboys were there and we could sing. Like, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? That was about it. But I was a band person. Like, I was a
Really?
marching band person for
Really?
show.
What did you
Yeah. I was
play?
a drummer.
Oh gosh,
Of
course you
course, I
were.
was a
Of
drummer.
course you
I saw
were.
a drum line and it was OV. Nick Cannon could do no wrong. Like that was my.
Drumline was a dope movie. I'm not gonna
I'm
lie.
telling you, I
A
walked
lot
out
of
that
people
movie
give
and
him
was
shit
like,
for that
"Yo,
movie.
I want to do this." And I went to school, college off a band scholarship.
Oh wow. Okay. What college did you go to?
I went to Livingstone College in Salisbury, North Carolina.
Okay.
Yeah, music education major. I didn't finish, but it is what it is. I went.
You
I
went.
went.
That's
I
yep.
went. I just booked I did a show last October at my homecoming for the school, so I thought that was like a huge turnaround. Like you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Because I haven't been to that school in years. Like
Right.
I've been out of college since.
No, that is a cool feeling to be able
Oh
to go
no.
home
Yeah.
and show, hey, this is
That was my
how
first
I'm
show in North
doing.
Carolina.
Really?
Yes, and it was an amazing feeling. Like being able to go home and actually do something like that is cool. Like so.
That is so awesome.
Yeah, man.
You did Hot Mama Brunch recently at
Yeah.
Season Seattle.
Uh-huh.
The videos of that looked really cool. Aishatra was there, Marvin
my guy.
Patterson. Shout out to him. He's
That's
just
my
an
guy.
awesome photographer. Every time I see him, it's just always good vibes. He's
That's
awesome.
my guy. Yeah.
How did that go?
That was cool. Like it was a very dope vibe. Like everybody seemed very receptive to the music. Even the older ladies were walking. Hey, I like that. That was good. That you got some talent, young man. All right, I appreciate it. Don't play with me, mama. Get off of me. Don't touch. Yeah, man. It was cool. It was very fun. Like I enjoyed it. I definitely want to be able to do something like that again. Shout out Clinton Davis for bringing me up there. World famous D-Docs. It's my guy.
Oh.
D-Docs facilitated that and got me on that show. So definitely big ups to him, and it was a fun time. It was a
That's
fun time.
that's awesome. Now you have performed at Nate Jackson's comedy club before,
Mm-hmm.
which I actually wasn't surprised. Now that when I saw this picture, I was like, that makes sense. I had gone to his show once, and afterwards I was like, hey, trying to get a plug for um, L Rock. He
Mm-hmm.
was like, oh no, I only deal with R&B artists. Like,
Yeah.
well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Completely makes sense.
Yeah.
So I'm really happy to see that you did do this. How was this experience for you?
It was cool. You want to know what's funny? When Nate Jackson's show was at Keys on Main years ago,
Yes.
I literally was the opener for that show for like a whole year and a half. Like,
Really?
yeah.
When?
I can't remember exactly what year it was, but like literally for the first like I want to say a year, up to a year, when I saw Chico Bean came out there.
That's
Carlos
the show I
Miller.
went to.
Yeah, I
Chico
literally have a
Bean,
video with
Chico
Chico
Bean,
Bean.
and
Yeah.
oh goodness, who was the Bay Area comedian was hilarious that night too. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I know. I don't
But
think
yeah,
that's
all those shows, I literally was opening up. Like soon before they brought Nate out, I would do a little song, do a little two songs, and then I'd get off stage, and then they bring in Nate out.
that's crazy. I wonder if I saw you then and just didn't realize that was you. I
Probably.
wasn't word on the beat at that point.
Probably
So
though. But
that's
I've
crazy.
grown like so much since then, and this show was cool. Like this was a vibe. Like there's literally, I've had people hit me because there's a video of him on YouTube. It's like a short where I'm standing next to him and he's talking to somebody. Where because I'm about to sing the happy birthday. I sang like happy birthday to like two women and a grown man. It was crazy, but nonetheless I did it. And I was just standing up there with him, and people go, "Bro, you literally were just on my timeline on YouTube," and I'm like, "What?
That's
Like for what?" And
awesome.
then he sent me a video. I was like, "Oh yeah." I'm not even doing nothing. I'm just standing there. He's like, "Bro, you viral." I'm like, "I'm just standing here. How am I viral?" But it was cool.
That is funny.
The video had like 100-something thousand views. I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm viral. Yeah, I'll take it." Shout out.
Right?
But no, I've known Nate for a little minute because his parents go to my church that I go to in Lacey. So,
Okay.
mm-hmm. But
Now, how did you start working with One Fam music group? That's the wrong picture.
so I
My
had
bad.
reached out. I had reached out. I was looking at the time. I was looking for a manager. Right. I was looking for like a management, and my guy, one of my Lodge brothers, he knew Mr. Network and was able to get in contact with him just on my behalf, and then we started chopping it up. I went to his studio, worked a little bit, and he had got me on a couple shows out in Seattle. And I was like, you know what, this is somewhere I might want to be. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because you're putting the proof is in the pudding. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, so that was a cool experience, like and whatnot. So I figured I'm like, you know what, I might as well. This looks like, you know what I mean, like the perfect opportunity to actually get some things going for myself and actually rolling. So,
Right. Yeah, and I had met Mr. Network through TDH
mm-hmm.
a few years ago, and One Fam's always been one of those labels that just
Yeah,
keeps moving and
yeah,
can't stop them, and it's awesome. It was cool for me to hear that you are with them, and there's a few artists on their roster that I'm like,
yeah,
okay, all
yeah.
right.
Yeah, we
So
got some cool people on there. You got Empress LOF, West Coast D, Eddie
Alex J is one of my
Alex
favorites.
J, Eddie Tapia. Like you got some cool people, man.
Yeah.
Like we got some dope artists on the label. Um, yeah, we got a lot of stuff coming, man.
So you have one of the songs that you have coming out is with Wax the Producer.
Mm-hmm.
It's dropping
May 24th.
May 24th.
Yes.
Forever Faded.
Forever Faded.
I just want to play a clip of this
Uh-huh.
because it's just awesome.
That's the vibe. That's the vibe.
Let's see if this will play.
Let's see. This cover is so cool. Shout out my guy, No Life.
Let's play that again. Yeah, the cover is awesome.
That's fire. I don't even. That's not even a person. I don't even know who that is. Like, I just hit my guy. Yes, sir.
I love it.
I hit my guy and I'd asked him. I was like, bro, because usually he does all my graphic work and all my designs and whatnot. And I was like, bro, I need something. I'm big into anime. I'm sorry for swearing. I'm big into anime and whatnot. And I was like, yo, I need something that gives me real like just Japanese vibes, like you know what I mean. But make it like fly, like you know, like make it like cold blooded. And this is what he sent me, and I was like, yeah, shout out No Life, that's my guy. But
Now
go ahead. Sorry.
I'm looking forward to this one dropping. Now you said the summer takeover.
Summer takeover.
What
man.
can we expect from you this summer?
All right, this summer, man. So Forever Faded is gonna be the first record of the summer takeover. I got 4 records, one for May, June, July, and August, right? And these records are going to be like literally just the epitome of like summer vibe. Like, you know what I mean? Like the record I got coming out for June is gonna lead right into July. That cookout weather, that just those, you know what I mean? Like it's gonna be I'm telling you, it's gonna be the talk of all those cookouts. That's my plan. Like, you know, and July's record is gonna be like it's gonna be through the roof. I got a nice little feature on that one too. So you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know, just gotta get that recorded. I'm looking at you. But yeah, man, it's gonna be dope. And then August, I might splash one more. It was originally 3 months, but I might just splash because that's my birthday month. Like, you know what I mean? So I might just have to give y'all a little something, you know what I mean? And round it off, and I'm trying to cap it all off with like a fall release.
Okay.
Like for just some actual, like whether it's an album, whether it's an EP, I'm just putting something. I'm working. I'm not. I'm working.
You're just working.
I'm working. That's all that matters.
That was going to be my next question. When are we going to get a full project out of you?
Oh,
I mean, the
man.
singles are going to be great.
Yeah, man. I'm looking. Like I said, I'm looking for fall, but I'm not gonna make any promises.
Of course, you can't.
Like,
You
yeah,
can never make promises on that.
Like, now would I love a fall release? Yeah, but I don't know. I just want to take my time and actually, cause like I just got into the habit of like recording myself, like recording all my music at the crib, like, cause it's literally that. It's a catch-22 with recording at the house, cause one time, like, you can literally be recording, and then if you're not liking it, you're like, all right, I'll come back to it later. But if you actually go into an actual studio, this is paid. Like, so you either gotta wrap this up now, or you gotta shell out some more money next time. Like, you know
Right.
what I mean? So, it recording at the house puts me in a place where I have to do it. I'm putting myself in a headspace to where I gotta work. So that feeling of when I'm tired, I don't feel like it. No, I get up. Like you gotta do something. You gotta do something. Like
Yeah.
And then I've literally been like rocking with my guy, rocking with Marvin Patterson. I literally been he instills it, drills it in me, bro. If it's making you uncomfortable, you gotta keep doing it, because that's how you know what's working. It's working. Like you're putting in the work. You're trying to do it. You're trying to, like, you got to. Like,
Yeah, I know that all too well. I didn't want to do this.
Yeah,
This was not the plan.
I'm not big
I don't
into
like being in front of a
cameras, man.
camera.
I don't either. Like so that was one of the main things. That's why I'm really starting to get. I'm getting results and happy that I'm actually finally starting to get into like putting my social media up, getting my followers up, getting my actual content. Because that's what it
Exactly.
mainly boils down to is content.
Yeah.
Especially in this day and age, if you're not doing anything, like just putting a flyer up is not going to work anymore. Like, you know what I
Right.
mean?
It's so
Like,
frustrating.
Another thing from my guy. Like, you know what I mean? But you literally have to actually do the work. Get in front of people, shake hands, kiss babies, like do all that other stuff that you don't want to do. Because I like to be home. I be chilling. I
Right.
be chilling.
You're speaking
Like,
my language now.
I be vibing at the crib. But I got to get out there. I
Yeah.
got to do stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Because nobody's going to find me sitting in my room. Like, nobody's going to find me at all.
True.
I
So,
like that picture.
yeah, this is a dope picture. You seem to be very stylish.
I was at a bowling alley when I took this picture. I like to bowl. I got my own ball, my own shoes. I get
Oh,
busy.
you're a bowler too.
Yeah, I
Oh
get busy.
man. Um, what do you say? What would you say your style is? Because you always seem to be very put together.
I be chilling. I
You be
be I be
chilling.
trying to be chill, but then sometimes you got to do like something simple, real pressure, like like slight work, real pressure. That's the word I'm looking for. I don't know. Like I'm not trying to have the big baggy jeans, but sometimes they're warranted. Like if you're trying to go for a vintage look or something fly, like and then a nice pair of feet, like yes sir.
Would you say that you're pretty big in fashion?
I try to be. Not really, but I try
Yeah.
to be. I try to look nice. That's
Yeah.
all it is. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not going out here looking for name brands, looking for the designer stuff. Like, as long as it's fly to me, like that's cool. Like, if it's fly, like, cause my sister used to dress me. My older sister, she used to. Anytime I had a show, she'd put like, "Yo, you're wearing this, you're wearing that," and then I've just learned from her to be
Okay.
able to actually all right, let me put something actual together. It doesn't always have to be blue on blue. Maybe it can be blue on brown. Like, you know what I mean? Maybe it can be gray on white. Like, just like color coordination, man. So, yeah.
Are you a sports fan, or is this just a fit?
This is also I'm from North Carolina, so you
Yeah.
know what I mean. Like, and I like the boy LaMelo Ball. He cool. He ain't even number 2 anymore. He's number 1. But just representing the home state. Like when it comes down to this one, just Charlotte. I'm not even from Charlotte. I'm from Aberdeen, but everybody correlates that to Fayetteville.
Right.
You know what I mean? So every time it's like saying you're going out of town. And you're like, oh, I'm from Chehalis, or like where? Seattle.
Or
I'm from
Tacoma.
yeah, like
Yeah.
yeah.
Those are
If
the only two cities people know
I'm from
out of
yeah,
state.
Tacoma and Seattle. Like you know what I mean. So you got to either be like funniest story when I first moved out here, right? This is so stupid. I was in I forgot middle school, elementary, one of the two. I was in school, and then they were like, "All right, this is my first day of school, first day at this new school. All right, who could tell us the capital of Washington State?" I'm like, "Bow! Oh, I know this. Seattle." Bro, everybody in the class laughing at me. I'm like, "Huh? No, you live in the capital, huh? Really?
Man.
Oh, okay." All right, you learn something new every day. Like I
Yep.
did not know, but yeah. So people don't even know the capital is Olympia. People automatically assume that it was like Seattle
Yeah. I
or
mean,
somewhere
it's
like that. But no,
the
that's
bigger
not the case.
city.
Yeah.
um.
I don't like the Seahawks though. I'll say that on there.
Thank you. Thank you. See, I'm from Sacramento,
Oh, okay, got you,
but I'm
got you.
not a Niners fan. I'll root for them
Okay,
because I don't like Seattle. But I'm a Saints fan, which
got you. I'm diehard
is
Panthers.
I
Like
know
I'm a
it's
diehard Panthers fan. Like we can be trash, we can be horrible, all that good stuff.
right.
It's still
Saints have been
Carolina
trash since
Nation over here.
2010. So
Yeah, y'all got some. We in the same division. Don't trip. It's
right.
all good. As long as we better than y'all, I feel like we fine. But
Oh, okay.
that's
See,
all
but
that matters.
it's I'm a Kings fan for basketball though,
That's
and
horrible. I'm sorry.
hey, it's not. It's we're getting better.
Y'all are. Y'all better than
It's
us, so
it's starting to work out. We'll see how they do.
y'all better than the Hornets. So you got that.
Yeah. So we have an exclusive release from you. One of your summer takeover songs. We're gonna have you perform that a little bit later, and that's going to actually be an extra clip on the website wordonthebeat.net. Everybody can go and watch that once the interview drops. So before we get into your performance, go ahead and let people know where to find you.
You can find me on all platforms under LEGAC_Jones. Legacy Jones on streaming platforms, LEGAC Jones. Don't put the apostrophe. And yeah, man, you can find me on TikTok, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram. I got off of Twitter. There's too much
Yeah.
booty stuff on there now. Y'all doing the most. I can't deal. So I had to jump off. What is it? X now? Yeah, I had to jump off X. Had to XX. So, but yeah, follow me. I'm always putting up content now, so feel free to like, share, and subscribe anything that you see.
Everybody, thanks for tuning in to this interview. You guys have to go check out Lega'C Jones. He is an amazing singer. You will just want to keep playing him on repeat. Go ahead and go follow, subscribe to him. Go follow Word on the Beat, the number 1, Word on the Beat 1, on all platforms. And yeah, we're gonna get into this performance, so y'all stay tuned for that as well.
Let's get it. Appreciate
And let's go. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me. Y'all go like, share, subscribe. All of Word on the Beats content. Amazing, amazing host. I thank you.
Thank you so much.
The setup is lovely. It's super nice. So yeah, when the album is done, I'm gonna try to spin the block.
We'll have you back on for sure. All right.
We good?
Bye, y'all.